Hello, my name is Malikah and I'm part of the 2018 cohort of the RTS's Production and Journalism Bursary. Being a recipient of this bursary means I also am a full member of the RTS. This means I can go to all the events that the RTS puts on throughout the year, and also means I receive a copy of this in the post every month. That's the RTS's television magazine, and I found this incredibly useful and interesting this year. What it is there are articles about what's happening in the UK's TV industry, and sometimes this information corresponds with what I'm doing on my course, and sometimes it's just really interesting to read. So, for example, this month there was an article about video on demand services and how this is changing how people watch television, and it was just really interesting because it actually related to something I'd done in first term in my course, where I did a history of television module, and we started discussing video on demand. So it's just interesting to have this different insight into the industry. I also mentioned that we get to go to the events, and this has been really useful as well. So in my towards the end of my first year, I was on a module called content development, and this module is obsessed by you do a written pitch, and then you practice by doing a spoken pitch. So I'd done my spoken pitch and was looking at how I could improve my pitching, and I noticed that there was an event on the RTS website in London called Pitching from Script to Screen. It was a masterclass, and it was just talking about how to do an effective pitch, whether it's in written form or spoken form. And there was just a lot of information about how to relate your idea to what's on TV at the moment, and how to just lay out a pitch so that it makes sense and makes people want to keep reading. And after attending that, I'd made loads of event notes in the event, and after attending that, I worked on my written pitch, which I actually managed to get a first in, which I'm so happy about. But yeah, I just the events, the magazine, they're so helpful along with the money to really improve your university experience. So if anyone's watching this that is looking at starting university soon, I'd really recommend applying for the RTS bursary. It's incredibly helpful, and the events are so useful and just informative. Even if it's not helping directly your course, you just learn so much and get such a great insight into what the UK TV industry is like. So I'm looking forward to getting stuck into second year and hopefully getting involved in more RTS events